Hey there guys, it's your boy Acris, and we're back with some Trails to Azure. Been a few days, but you guys know your boy's been quite busy. And outside of that, I also was dealing with, you know how when you order something, or like you have things to order and it's kind of important to you and you need it like as quickly as possible. Well, unfortunately, I guess the post office, or you know, the people that do the sending, I guess they didn't think I needed it as quickly as I wanted to get it. So I had to deal with a lot of that. Like, dealing with stuff like that is probably one of the worst things. I actually hate it when something is departed, or it says it arrived and then it says it's going back. It's just a lot. That was a lot. That was quite stressful actually, because I really needed this stuff. But that's neither here nor there. Hopefully you guys are doing much better than I am. I'm actually not doing too bad though. You know, outside of being sleep deprived, but I'm drinking a Monster right now. And I wanted to get something up. And hopefully we'll be playing for the rest of, you know, this week. In the weekend, hopefully. Fingers crossed. We got to try to make some moves, because I do want to be done with this game come early May, because we've been on it for a little too long. So we got to make some progress, but we still got to make sure we take our time. That's the most important thing. And look at the goat on the screen right now. We got Rixia. Come on, man. Y'all know how I feel about Rixia. That aside, we aren't actually supposed to be here, but I came to the St. Ursula hospital because I'm pretty sure we're gonna have a scene with Ilya now that we have Rixia, even though Rixia said she didn't want to see her, but we'll still probably, you know, go check in. And it honestly might have different dialogue here, so this will probably be just a reading part. So I'll try to get through it as quickly as I can for y'all, because I know y'all just seen me read stuff here at St. Ursula not too long ago, but we'll try to get through all of this quite quickly. Without Defense Force protection, ambulances can't safely travel to or from the hospital. It's not an ideal situation. Between the cryptids on the highway and the CDS restrictions, we're really in a bind here. I wish they'd spare a few more soldiers for escort duty at the very least. Oh. My apologies, but I'll stay here while you're inside the hospital. We understand. See you soon. She's really not coming. What happens if can we talk to her? Welcome back, everyone. Have you finished what you came here for? Actually, I didn't. I wanted to see if you had any dialogue, but did I fuck this up? Like, can we go back? Yeah, let's go. Yeah, I'm reloading right now if I can't go back. Oh, I can. Oh, she's saying the same thing. Okay. Yeah, I was about to reload quick. Personally speaking, I support you and your allies over the Defense Force and the President. So good luck, everyone, and please stay safe out there. If nothing else, try not to cause Cecily too much worry, okay? Yeah, shout out to Ada. Alright, let's not get too caught up on everything. I do want to, you know, progress fast here, so you guys don't have to deal with me talking to these guys again, since we just did it. We actually really did. There we are. Take a look at this cluster of organs illustrated here. Oh, now I get it. You know, it's nice to see you've gotten used to studying during meals, Mikad. Oh, that's true. He really couldn't stomach it at all. He was sick to his stomach when he would watch her do it. Before, you couldn't even fathom eating while reading a book like this. It's all thanks to your tutoring, Flora. Oh. We've had some provisions delivered from the city, but it's all processed foods and preservatives, rations basically. Good grief, that's not going to help the nutritional value of our hospital meals one bit. I've noticed the expressions on our visitors' and patients' faces getting gloomier too. If only I could do something to change that. If only we could stock up on fresh vegetables from the Morika village the way we used to. In due time, hopefully. Honestly, I just want to scream Lady Ilya's name from the top of my lungs until she hears it from her room. But I won't. I haven't forgotten this is a hospital, so I'll keep myself in check. We've been helping out around here, all while praying that Lady Ilya recovers faster, and if it's just by one day. The superintendent really knows how to pile on the work, but if it's for Our Lady Ilya's sake, then I say bring it on. Well, good luck with that. We all gotta do our part, even if it's something small. Thank goodness Portia and Tap are here to help clean the dorms and deliver meals to the patients. It would make future me's life a lot heck easier if they decided to just work here permanently. Cirone's so cute. Now get her some help. There's also one more person I do need to speak to that I don't think we spoke to her last time when we were here. Which is crazy because I was talking about her. And that's Cirone. We didn't speak to Cirone, I don't believe. And she's usually up top. I think we ran into like a cutscene or something and it just distracted me. Let's... Oh, there she is. Oh! Cirone and Meifa. What are you doing, Cirone? The sheets will never dry if you pile them on top of each other like that. Seriously, you should know better by now. How many years have you been doing this again? Yo, Meifa. Yeah, she's got to deal with a lot with this one. Let me think. We've been working together for 1, 2... It was a rhetorical question. Now knock it off and hang these out to dry the way you're supposed to. Honestly, Cirone, you'd think I could at least trust her to dry sheets by herself. I can't take my eyes off of that girl for even a second, can I? Isn't Meifa just the best? No, these two. I love seeing them together. Surprisingly, they kind of not remind me, but they make me think about... It's not that the vibe is similar or anything, but they make me think about Lila and Maybell. What's her name? Like ţ霖? I can never land. I can never remember her name. Sadly, Ilya Platir hasn't shown any signs of making a full recovery yet, but I'm sure she'll be fine. St. Ursula employs the best medical professionals on the continent. It may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, but if anyone can help Ilya recover, it's the doctors of St. Ursula. St. Ursula's medical professionals are the best that Moria has to offer. Earlier, we spoke with the defense force about having them deliver prescriptions to our patients who can no longer commute. But there are far too many of them. We couldn't possibly arrange for each and every one. There's only so much we can do. We rarely admit new outpatients now. If only we could send our regulars in the city their prescriptions somehow. If you're wondering about the current flow of information in the state, it's not good. We barely hear anything from the city. We're notified of the emergencies every now and again, but with all these restrictions, our response time is going to suffer. These circumstances couldn't be worse. Oh, I think they probably could be worse. Sir? It could be a lot worse.
Yosh!
Oh, look who it is. I'll go and Mr. Galley. I've been wondering, Galley. Your wife and son live in Crossbell City. Have you been able to get in contact with them? Not recently, no. I see. How worrisome. If I may make a suggestion, you could always try speaking with the Defense Force about returning to the city. No, I know my wife and Kings can look after themselves. It wouldn't be right to leave the hospital now. We never know when a patient in critical condition might roll through our doors. And what a guy. You realize that, don't you, Lago? That's true. Pardon my concern. You've clearly put thought into this. Galley's so worried about his wife and son that it's affecting his work, so I suggested it'd be better for him to request to go home. But I suppose he is a doctor. This is where he thinks he belongs right now. Perhaps I should have kept my comments to myself. I like seeing these two get along. They're usually always at each other's neck. Even Lago is capable of eking out a thoughtful remark every now and then. I'm sure my wife and Kings are fine. I won't waste my energy worrying. Alright, let's not daddle too long. I somehow managed to find a spare part to replace one that was breaking down. It turned out fine this time, but since it's a specialty component, we can't get a new one unless we order it from Rimaferia. What a pickle. In the meantime, we're going to have to be careful with what we have. Some of the equipment here can only be special ordered straight from Rimaferia. I'm sure Dr. Galley is worried about his family, but it hasn't slowed him down. He's doing everything he can for St. Ursula. I've been concerned about my family too, but I think I'll follow the doctor's lead and focus on helping Chief Ursuline for now. Everyone's hard at work, huh? Is it going? It is. I'm in the middle of organizing the medicals that were provided to use by the Defense Force. Sadly, the supplies aren't the best. Whoever picked these out for our patients is a complete amateur. We can get by with this for the time being, but it won't be enough to treat a patient in critical condition. The medicine the Defense Force provided us feel like it was picked out by someone without a medical background. That's unfortunate. That seriously is, but at a time like this, you kinda gotta make do with what you can get your hands on. Like, this situation is terrible all around. Well, formerly, the hospital does still have the support of President Croix. That hasn't stopped panic from spreading among all the patients who are still here, however. True enough, even ambulances aren't exempt from the travel restrictions. I hope I haven't been contributing to passing the anxiety on to our patients, being only a resident and all. Under these circumstances, I felt they'd be disquieted no matter how experienced their attending physician was. Regardless, be mindful and considerate of patients. Try to reassure them however you can. So the anxiety is getting even to you, huh, Dr. Belladin? We're all only human in the end. Same stuff. Not that I've spoken to her directly, but seeing Ilya's commitment toward her recovery has really helped lift my spirits. I'll be sure to tell everyone back in the city about how hard Ilya is fighting when I finally get home. What good will complaining do? I can march right up to the president's desk and it wouldn't change anything. This is the time to dig deep and endure. That's what we crossbellings are best at. Oh, okay, Graham. You said we gotta dig deep. Graham was a hustler, huh? He hustling. She's used to enduring. That sounds like a hustler to me. Graham, what you grew up doing? And she grew up. Graham grew up hustling. He enduring everything. She said she gotta make do. Inspector Donovan's recovery is progressing well, so with any luck, he should get discharged soon. Ilya, on the other hand, might never fully recover, no matter how intense her rehabilitation is. I hope she does, though. If anyone can make a grand comeback, it's her. This shit is depressing. People are only being permitted to leave the city to visit the hospital if they're suffering from severe injury or illness. It bothers me to no end. Such a policy doesn't take into account any ailments that require a professional diagnosis. Not everything can be seen at a quick glance. You're right about that. I shudder to think of how horrible it would be to lose a patient we could have saved had they just been allowed to come here sooner. Have you ever heard anything so absurd? Do we have President Cross to thank for that? What in the world is he thinking? Damn, Martha, she's speaking facts though. I was lucky enough to have my travel application approved so I can finally return home. Too bad it'll still take a while. I'll need to wait for the defense force to come escort me. Man, how patient do they expect me to be? I would assume pretty damn patient. Yeah, I want to go home already. That's the realest shit everybody said the whole time. That's how it feels when you're in a hospital. You really do want to just go home. Because this place is depressing. No matter what's going on, whether it's a situation like this or just a normal day. It's sad. I was visiting Donnie the day Mr. Croix took office as president, and I've been stuck here ever since. The application process to receive passage to and from the city is just too much of a hassle. Besides, it's not often I get a chance to spend some quality time with my hubby like this. You can't blame me for wanting to take it. Oh. Aura's so cute. She's so sweet. Sad as it is, I don't think I'm in any condition to rejoin the force right now. Not until I give my body the rest it needs. I'll just have to put my faith in Raymond, Sergey, and rest until I'm fit to leave. I mean, having to rely on your people is never a bad thing. You'll be alright, Donovan.
Dr. Seelan says she doesn't know whether I'll ever be able to walk again. But as long as I have more than a 0% chance, that's reason enough to keep up the faith. Besides, it's just like I said, people will do whatever it takes to fight for what matters most to them.
We did manage to pass on Ilya's message, but I think it's going to be a while before Rixia is ready to see her. As much as I hate to do this, it would be best not to mention anything about Rixia for now.
I wonder how Shizuku has been. Hopefully she's doing alright.
Oh, Shizuku. That's like Cecily's best friend. That's her little pal.
Agreed. Kia had been worried about her as well.
Both of them should be at Orchis Tower at this point. They might have even managed to meet up. Kia could probably use a friend right now.
Don't you worry, Lloyd. With any luck, it won't be long before the SSS is back together.
Easier said than done. We've got a tough road ahead of us. Yeah, if we want to bring Kia back, we're going to need to combine the strength of every one of us. So no matter how hard things get, I won't rest until our team is whole again.
I know for a fact that you can do it. Now get out there and find them. I'll be praying to the goddess on your behalf.
Thanks, Cecily. Hearing that makes me feel stronger already. Stop it! What? Yo, we've been saying it this whole time. She is the descendant of Ursula. She is a descendant, bro. Now that's top tier. That is top tier, man. I love when like legends and stuff like that. I mean, it's that she's not really necessarily a legend, but I mean like from our perspective, like, you know, something from a book. Like, yeah, she was real, but it's like, it feels more real that we have somebody that's connected to her. You know what I mean? Instead of it just being like somebody of the past. I hope I explained that better. You guys know what I mean, though. He truly does have your blood, Ursula.
Is something wrong, Zeit?
No, not at all. I was simply lost in thought. Oh, yo, Zeit goes hard, though.
Are you ready for your rehabilitation session, Ilya? Sure am. I'm counting on you to take good care of me, Nurse Nuis. It would be my pleasure. I'm always here for my patients.
Oh, I'm glad these two are together. Because they are good friends, probably even best friends.
The worst repercussion of Crossbell cutting diplomatic ties is that the hospital has lost its partnership with Rimiferia. The president does have a large stockpile of medical supplies prepared in case of emergency, but that's hardly a solution. For one thing, prescriptions are supposed to be given according to each individual's condition and constitution. Each patient is unique. It's going to be difficult to handle every case with a narrow selection of
Why can I never say that word? It's pharmaceuticals, right? I can never say, I don't know why I can't.
The president has stored. Frankly, I'm not sure how we should tackle this situation. We're going to have to think of alternatives.
I feel bad for you guys having to deal with me reading dialogue. Maybe I should never read dialogue ever again. Maybe they should voice all of their games to save me from this toxic trash shit that I'm spewing out. I'm sorry, I apologize. It ain't that deep, is it? I'm forcing it now. Yeah, that was me clearly forcing it. All right, we actually spoke to everyone a lot faster than I thought we were gonna do. I'm glad about that, actually. And now we can get on up out of here, huh? I'm sorry, we gotta.
やれや
私の番ですね。
You think I'm not walking around with the goat? Have you lost your mind?